Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Marta here. As you can see, today we will do some comparison. I hope to show you cheap versus expensive art tools. You know yourself, the choice on the market is huge and we can get confused very easily, and also the prices range so much that it's really hard to know which to pick. When I was in the UK, I for the first time ever went to hobby craft shop, and when I saw them for £6, I couldn't resist, although I don't need more of those things, but I figured, actually, you know something, why not to try and see the difference, because these are around 12 now. When I bought them they were slightly more expensive. Now you can get them cheaper, but they still twice expensive as those. So I wondered, can we see the difference? Is there a difference? Is the price really matters in the quality of product? So that's what we're gonna do today. To start off, let's compare the boxes. This one is from hard cardboard, which is very pretty looking. This is plastic, which probably will last longer than the paper one. I like both. This looks more like limited edition. This looks more like a kid's craft, and that's probably why they were made for kids, I believe. As you can see, I just opened the box. I have never tried them before, so I have no clue how those will be. I use them and I like them a lot. Sorry, there's more here. So I honestly have no idea about this product, and we will test it together. That's how they look like in both. Really nice. It kind of reminds me of gelatos a little bit because it's plastic. I'm not even sure how to open it. Let me see. Actually, you don't have to do anything. They just opening like a lipstick, like that. So let's try. Let's just give it a go and have a look how they will be. I have a watercolor paper here. Let me just write it down so we will know which side is which. Okay, I have them all out in very similar color order, and let's try. Let's go with the color. Very nice consistency, very much like a buttery. Oh, same nearly color, very similar. Buttery, nice creamy pastelish color. There we go. It's kind of losing the pigment a lot, so it's very what's the word? Oops. It's very delicate, not delicate, not hard, very soft. Yeah, that's the word. It's very soft. Oh, that's nice dark. Let's see. My paper is too small for all the colors that we have here. I have to say, the first impression, very pretty. Let me grab the second page. I have it here. Very pretty, intense colors for me. Very creamy, and the black one is here. Okay, so that's how it looks like with the first go. Let's do same thing here. These are much harder in comparison when I'm pressing. Very pretty as well. Very good pigment, strong colors. They also like a butter, but definitely they are harder. These are softer. They also lose a bit of pigment, but I feel less than here. Like if I will press here, it won't lose that much. If I press those ones, they will lose a lot of pigment. As in the leftovers of the material will be there. So far so good. I love the shades, very pretty. And let's move on to second page, which is here. And now we're nearly there. Oh, and the black one. Now, so let's start. I'm gonna use my, why don't I use my finger first to see how they will smudge. How will they smudge? And my hand, my finger is dry. So they're smudging, okay, different finger. Much nicer smudge. I believe that I tried to do very same amount of product, and yeah, those smudges way better. You can see yourself, those, they don't want to smudge much, and those are very pretty. You can easily see the difference. I'm gonna wipe my fingers just gently, and let's move on. Yes, Prima definitely wins in the smudging test. And I'm pressing hard on both. I'm not trying to cheat anywhere. I'm pressing hard on both. And I'm drying on my pants to make sure that it's dry, my finger. Yes, we can go on like that, but I believe all of the colors are gonna be very same. Very hard to smudge. No, all my fingers are now dirty. Okay, let's dry it quickly. Yes, most definitely it's easier to smudge Prima, the more expensive ones. And I would leave it at that. Think for yourself, but the difference is quite big, I have to say, quite big. And let's try and do something different with this one. Why don't we use a wet wipe and see what will happen? Nice. Very nice. Better pigment, I think, is with Prima. And as you can see already, that when we're smudging Prima, we're losing this bit here, and we still have this bit left here. So those smudges wet as well, much nicer. They are really nice. And those are not so good. You can still see the leftover on this side, which here the lines, they do disappear. There we go. So again, let's be fair. It is the product that is more expensive. It is certainly blending better, whether it's dry or wet. Let's see how the product will behave on a different surface. I gessoed before this page, so we shall see if there's any difference with how the product will react. Cheap, expensive. There we go. I'm not gonna do all the colors because that would take ages, but let's see, let's go with the pink maybe, then maybe purple, maybe some green, very nice, maybe some teal, maybe some blue, and maybe some gray. Okay, and let's find same colors here. So pink, dark purple, same as on the other side, bright green, teal, dark teal, blue, and some gray. There we go. So let's see how the smudging goes now on gesso. Very nice, really nice. What about Prima? Nice as well, but for some reason it was easier to press this one than this one. Maybe because this one is softer. Let's see purple. This is like very much creamy in comparison. This one is not so creamy. It blends in beautifully, but it's easier to move with my fingers. Let's see the tissue now. How is that gonna be when we smudge it with our tissue? Okay, the wet tissue. Okay, it's losing its color on the gessoed page. It wash off a lot of pigment. Here not so much. The blue, very washy look, and Prima, washy as well. Washy enough. This one was better than this one. Let's see the gray, and let's see gray here. Very similar, I have to say. You need to answer yourself really. Is this a huge difference to you in a look? Let's do another test. And now I have black gesso, so we can do very similar thing. Let's do different color. This is orange. I do two because I leave the color how it is without red one, without smudging. Maybe what else? The dark green maybe this time. It's very creamy. It's very, you can see how it loses its shape very much. So I believe that they will be finished faster than those ones. Definitely. That's my feeling. You would finish off this product way faster. It's like a lipstick, very much lipsticky consistency of this product. And white, why don't we go for white here? There we go. And I have white here. Very nice. And the orange. You can easily see that the pigment is nicer from the more expensive pastels on the black. Now the dark green. You can see it's better than, the color is visible better than here. And the last one was dark blue, I guess. Okay. So let's, I'm gonna leave one line and let's just smudge one here, one there. After smudging, the kind of better pigment seems to be here, but let's see. Let's try. I'm gonna clean my fingers. And let's see this red. Nearly no red. And here you can still see the red. I'm pressing a lot, pushing a lot, and you can see the red is there. Now the green. And green here. Yeah, it's nearly gone. It's nearly gone. So yes, most definitely there is higher pigment in the more expensive tool. And the blue one here, yes, it washes off somehow. It washes off somehow. Let's see the white. That could be interesting to see. Oh, my finger was dirty, sorry. It's a little bluish, but I leave it. White is nice in both. White is nice in both. So that's how it looks now. I wonder, can we pick up the color and wash off completely or not? Let's see if I'm able to wash it off. And how this will be. It washes off and it leaves this mark. Let's see here. Looks quite alike to me. I'm not even sure what to expect. Probably no, it's actually not quite alike, because no, it's actually not, because you can see that it pick up the color and the gesso as well, which here you don't have this kind of bit circle-ish thing visible as such. So I'm guessing, I'm saying this looks better to me than this leftovers. You can still see some leftovers. And the white, that's it. So you can see that the product stayed here, and even after clearing you can still see some shading, which here it lovely disappeared on that side. My other idea is to test it and mix it with at least one medium. Let's see how this will be when we mix it with modeling paste, and which color we go for. Why don't we go the dark pink? So I'm trying to kind of squash. It's easy actually to... How big it is? Let's see. Is it half only? You see, I didn't use that much to get rid of half for sure. So it is, how is this one? That's okay, but that's still way smaller than the box shows. So that's a huge minus of that. Okay, it's cheaper, and maybe you can try to you know, think that it's very alike effect, but you actually get much less product, which in comparison all of those are full length of what you have. This is the pigment, so it's twice more actually. That's very interesting to know. I didn't think it's like that. But anyway, let's move on and see how this will blend in with our modeling paste. And the dark pink one is here. It's harder to break it than this one because it's harder. This is more creamy buttery. And there we go. I'm gonna take a small spatula here, kind of similar amount. Is it similar amount? It is. And let's try to mix. It mixes really nice, I have to say. It does mix lovely. I can see still some pigment. Let's see. Let's keep on mixing and see if those little bits and pieces will be gone or not. It looks like actually like strawberry cream that you see those lines. It nearly mixes. I still can see the pigment. Let's move on to the other one and see how this will mix. I'm giving same mix, same movement to both. Completely different look of color when it's mixed. This is very bright now. Now this, I feel it sticked more to the plastic but I think it mixes a bit better. It's already creamy. I don't see the dots. I still can see little dots here. I don't think you can see that, but I promise you that you have to trust me. Okay, so let's take a stencil and let's just try to see both of them. I start with this because the pigment is there because it just sticked, but it's definitely mixing way better. So this is what we have now. Oops, it works through the stencil beautifully. I'm gonna clean this and I'm gonna move on with this one. Oh, lovely. It's smoother, it's more like a smoothie consistency, and you can easily now see those little dots. Looks lovely. I like both, and I like the dots as well. It gives this extra interest and texture, which some may like, and I do like actually, but have a look closer. Can you see the little dots? So that's where it was harder to mix that pigment. So this one, the better quality mixed better, simply as that. Now let's try some stamping. I'm gonna spray just gently over my stamp, and let's go for maybe which one? Maybe maybe yellow. Let's see yellow. And I actually honestly never done this before, stamping with pastels or any different sort of thing rather other than ink. So here it is. You can see pigment here, which probably is normal. I'm gonna wash that off. And let's take this yellow. I don't know if it's okay because no, let's take a different stamp because it's already some pigment in there. Okay, I have another butterfly. This one, although is black, I never cleaned my stamp. But this is permanent, so it should be fine. And let's add the yellow pastel from Prima Marketing. Very similar, but this does not lose the pigment as much as this one, but we'll see after stamping. Ooh, hard to compare now because maybe it was too much water. I'm not sure. Let's see again. Let's take a different stamp. Okay, I have brand new stamp, which I'm gonna kind of divide in half, so that will definitely be fair in comparison, because I want to make sure this is very much fair when we compare. So I never used this one. It's Prima as well. So I'm gonna spray it same way, everywhere equally. Maybe I will just take a little excess off, just a little. Okay, and let's take a different color, maybe pink. So I'm doing half this color, half the other, half one brand, half the other brand, and I hope this will give us some sort of answers here. Okay. Now, and the other one. That's gonna be interesting to see. Let's stamp it. Okay, I take different paper. Oops, I forgot which is which. Yeah, this one is cheaper, this one is more expensive, so like that. Now, I see the difference. Pigment, bigger, better in here. So actually, in comparison, it matches this picture. So it's less pigmented here. The image looks worse, I think, which here it's much more visible in comparison. That's it. So let's do last test. I have gorgeous stamps, brand new stamps from 49 and Market. Those are other stamps as well. You may want to check them out. Those are new releases. There are 2 sets of different boho feathers. So let's stamp this ordinary way and let's do the coloring part. Just to be clear, I'm not the best in coloring. It's not something I do every day, but I'll do my best, at least to see the difference. Gorgeous, isn't it? Totally gorgeous. There we go. Perfect. And let's do maybe the other set is here. I'll show you as well, which is this pretty thing. What about, which one will we take? Why don't we do this one? Gorgeous, gorgeous. If you boho fan, you check them out. If you a shop owner, you may want to go on the 49 and Market website to have a look, and if you just an ordinary customer, I know you can get them in the scrapbook diaries in States. I'll give you links below the video, of course. Now, that looks good to me. Move on, please. Now, beautiful. And one more. There we go. Now the fun part, the coloring. The coloring part. Where is my brush? I have some brush here. And what I will try to do first is I will be picking the pigment directly from my pastel and see. Can you see? You can. Oh, that's a probably wrong brush to be. Okay, I have a smaller brush, so let me do it again. I'm gonna pick up my pigment directly from my pastel and just gently go on my feathers. I'm not an expert here, so please forgive me that. I'm not too sure what I'm actually doing. Okay, let's clean that and let's add a different color, which is let's say green one. No, let's say the teal one. Oh, that could be nice. So they blend in nicely. Bit more water. You can still blend them even after drying. Some coloring experts should come to the rescue here now. But I hope you get the idea on coloring this. And let's do maybe this one. It's a dark blue, I'm guessing. No, it's very similar. Maybe. Why not do the purple? Dark purple. can nicely blend in those. Okay, now let's change our tool to the cheaper version, and let's see if this is possible at all. Okay, now first impression, pigment is brighter straight away. You can see, I think you can see what I see. Can you see what I see? I'm gonna add more. It's still very light. So it's a personal thing. Maybe you prefer, you know, but it's always easier to make it lighter than darker, you know. So this is very light to me. It is quite light. Okay, let's move on to, which did we take? Kind of tealish color. Let's take this teal. This could be dark, and it is. It's lovely. It's really nice, and it blends in nicely as well with the pink, with the yellow. It's nice actually. Bright, but it's nice. Let's give it a truth here. It's beautiful color. I like that. Okay, and let's try the purple. The purple. If I wouldn't rush, it would be, obviously I wouldn't go out of the lines, but I'm trying to make it quite fast. So again, guys, it looks good to me. By all means, I really can't say much wrong here. I do like it. It's only brighter, but that's okay. The other test we can do is, let's try to add a little color directly. This is watercolor paper, if you ask. And let's just add, just randomly, same here, a little bit of purple here and there, and yellow, and see if we can blend in nicely with this. Maybe which color we go for? Blue. Blue will probably make it, maybe green this time, and green here. Yeah, that's the right green. It's quite brighter looking. Anyway, let's see if our brush will be happy out to blend in those colors. Not so good. Not so good. Not so good. No. Okay, let's try this. Way better. Look how straight away the colors you can pick up, no problem, and they will blend in nicely on your image. Yeah. So the cheaper version here, it really doesn't do the job properly. No. Even if I add more water, it still doesn't do well. Which this one you can pick up even after a moment. So yes, it's definitely a better quality here than this one, that's for sure. So yeah, that's what we have. Okay guys, I think we've done our test. I wish you to know one very important thing. I was not sponsored by any of those two brands to check the product and to be in favor of any of those. No, I was not. This video is purely created for you because I know that there's plenty of you that is just starting their mixed media journey and you don't own many products, and I know that you are overwhelmed with the choice on the market. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion here about the products. If you're starting, you may as well go for a low budget product because you're just learning and you wish to experiment, and maybe you just wish to find out what you like. Is this the way to go? But honestly, for the price, this is 6, this is 12. Yet the amount of product that it's inside, forget about the quality. Let's forget about the quality. The amount of product that it's inside, it's already smaller in comparison to more expensive one. It's half of the size. So really, okay, it's 12, but this is way smaller. So I have to praise Prima Marketing here, not only for the amount of products that we have, but for actually amazing quality in comparison to price, because it's way better to pay 12 for big amount of product than 6 for product that actually, while we were using it, it was clearly finishing off much faster. So I will definitely, if I will vote for one of the product, and actually look what happened when I was packing. No, not this one. I think this one broke down while I was packing. So honestly, you can see that the consistency is really smooth, really light, and it's easy to break. At the same time, it will just finish off the product way faster. For kids, great. For beginners, if you don't have money, if your budget is very low, go for those, because certain things you could see, they were really good, and you can absolutely try it out. But if you're looking for quality, those are absolutely way to go for you guys. You will not be disappointed. It's a beautiful consistency, gorgeous colors, great amount of product, and really works on every single surface, and it just does the job. So if I'll put my vote, definitely those ones. So I think I can finish it at that. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you. And please let me know if it was helpful, if I answered your questions. And also leave me a comment, please, if you have any idea for another video, what to compare. I will compare for you. Of course, not straight away. I'm taking time and deciding what goes next. But I will definitely listen your thoughts. I would love to hear what you think. And if I have the product, I'll do it. If I don't, and I think it will be helpful for others, I'll get that product, of course. So yes, thank you so much for your time. And till the next time, bye.